just really bowled over. I was sent the script and I didn't know about 𝘭𝘕𝑊𝑜𝑙's story, not only her achievements as a kind of formidable entrepreneur and businesswoman, but what she experienced too throughout that journey and how she, channeled all her experiences into something so powerful and continues to be break so many boundaries in terms of women and re-engineering kind of gender dynamics online and within the app. And to me, her story just deserves to be, shared and celebrated, and I think it's really inspiring.
𝘧𝘪𝘭𝘮 he's a sort of Russian, possibly oligarch, a very rich Russian who's got various apps and things on the go and is doing very well in the sort of .com world. That hasn't quite cracked America, and so he befriends Whitney and backs her venture post Tinder, and that's the beginning of Bumble, the beginning of SWIPED.
Tisha is a fictional, hypothetical amalgamation of who we think Whitney might be surrounded by. And I think she serves as a friend, a confidant, an ally, and also a sort of truth teller, as all best friends should be.
SWIPED is inspired by the real-life story of Whitney Wolfe, who created not one but two of the biggest dating apps of all time. And the film explores the challenges she faced, some of the cultural issues at play, and how she sort of channeled all of that into trying to make something better.
First of all, flashback to such a wonderful time that was so electric, really at the forefront of tech, and it's actually quite nostalgic with the costumes and the energy that I love so much. But also we're tackling some important issues that I think provoke wonderful conversation and are important around empowering women.
I hope people will be inspired to go after what they believe in, to realize that we can have big impact, like an individual can really shape culture. And I think that particularly as a woman, tech is still a very male-dominated space. A lot of industries, that goes across all industries really. And so, to encourage women and to make sure there's more seats at the table and women in leadership positions and just celebrating such a formidable woman, I think inevitably, I hope, encourages those kinds of conversations.
The thing that made me want to tell it was these cultural issues and sort of trying to navigate that status quo, pushing back on it and figuring out issues around complicity and sort of responsibility, personal responsibility. And so I think, it's about dating apps, yes, it's about tech, but those themes that underlie it were my primary focus. And so I think hopefully that shines through in the film.